We need a Wisconsin guy. We found one. His name is Sean Duffy, and he's sitting next to me right now. Sean, I did not expect the Wisconsin Senate race to be so close.
I didn't either. I thought it was going to be a 2.5-point victory for Ron Johnson. I knew the governor's race was going to be close, but not Ron John's. And again, I'm surprised by the whole night, Stuart. I thought that it was going to be not necessarily a tsunami, but it was going to be a red wave, and I don't think that materialized. And I think a couple of factors come into play here. I mean, number one, I think there was an underestimation of the power of abortion that was on the ballot for many female voters. And, you know, there was this looming Donald Trump figure that was on the ballot as well. And Democrats did a very good job of pushing him. And not that Republicans don't love Donald Trump, it's that it was a motivating factor for Democrats to get to the polls. And I think those two things are what the postmortem is going to dictate.
Let me bring this up. In remarks quoted in the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times, Donald Trump reportedly said he has unflattering information on Governor DeSantis if DeSantis runs, and he'll release that information if DeSantis runs in 24. I think that's a terrible thing, and I do not want to see that in American politics. It makes me want to say, Trump, leave. Go. Leave the scene, please, because we don't want that back again. Now, I know I'm going to have a clash with you on this, so make your case.
Well,
what am I going wrong?
Fox News alert, politics is a dirty business, Stuart. It is.
It doesn't have to be like that.
But it is. And so if you're Donald Trump, and I'm not condoning what's happening here, but Donald Trump says, listen, I'm going to run. And if you, Ron DeSantis, who are the governor because of my endorsement, you rose to the top because I got involved in your governor's race. If you're not going to step aside, this is going to be a dirty play, and I'm going to play hard to make sure you're out of the race.
I don't think it goes down well in the Republican Party.
I don't think so. Listen,
I don't think Republicans want that back again.
I don't think you want to fight in the mud. You want to fight on policy. You want to fight on ideas. You want to fight on the future of America. That's where you want the debate. You don't want it in the mud puddle. But Americans and the voters like the mud puddle. It actually works. People run negative. I know if you're in a state.
I think you're wrong.
If you're in a state where you had a big governor's race or a big Senate race, you are so sick of the negative ads, and candidates run negative ads because it works, Stuart. That's the only reason they do it. So the voters resonate to the negative messaging. I know you're a Puritan, and you don't like it.
Not a Puritan, certainly not. Wait a minute, I've got to move on because I've got to ask you about Bitcoin.
Yeah, what? No,
the devil's breaking loose in the crypto market today. You're at 17,100 on Bitcoin. Are you thinking of selling?
Listen, I'm not selling at 17,000, Stuart. I'm looking at trying to buy more, but I bought too much at 20 and 19.
Are you going to buy more at 17,000?
Yes. Listen, I'm a believer. So, but
have you talked to your wife?
I've told you this for a long time. I'm a long-term guy. Like, I would be nervous right now if I was short-term on Bitcoin, but I think in the long run, this is a strong play. You just did the story with Susan Lee with regard to FTX and Binance having to step in because of the liquidity crunch.
Not good.
Real issue. That happens in the markets too. When you have liquidity issues like we saw in 2008, markets go down. Crypto had the same thing here. It's going down, which, by the way, Stuart, it is a buying opportunity for you.
Okay, Sean, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll talk to your wife, Rachel.
Don't do that. She is. Listen, it's a
But thanks for coming on the show and handling my bad temper. I do appreciate that, Duffy. You're all right.
Thanks, Stuart.